Hey guys, welcome. I'm Andrea, and today we have the Grande Primer Thickening Mask Pre-Mascara. Kind of like a primer. It is a primer for you to put before your mascara. It's supposed to thicken, it's supposed to lengthen. So we'll see if it actually does all that. I'm trying a different view with my settings here. So let me know if you like this one or if you like the blurred background. I'll do this for like a few videos just to see a difference, and you guys let me know if you like it better this way or if you like it with blurred background. So anyways, I got these a little bit ago. Haven't tried it yet, so I'll try it with you and see how it actually works. I'm gonna try it with, man, this is hard to get off. I think we are free. Not really. Okay, so it looks like these. And it's, let's see, okay. It's got a silicone wand. Okay, let's see, I'll do it on this side, on the right side. So you're supposed to just apply it like you apply your mascara, which I am doing it. Not really a fan of primers. I'm not really caring for them. I'm gonna do it on the bottom lashes as well. To me, it just takes too long. But if you do need a build-up, and if you know that this will do it, then why not, right? Okay, so while this, and it says water resistant yet easy to remove, ophthalmologist tested, which is good. I mean, if you're gonna have problems with eyes, you know, it's good to know that it's tested and it's not gonna give you problems. Well, it all depends on person to person though. It's not gonna be the same for everybody. But there is really no directions as per se. You just put it on. I don't like to let it dry too much because then I can't get through with it. So I'm gonna use these Lash Princess because I've used it many times and it's pretty new, as in it's not dried out. So I'm gonna do this with it so that we can see the difference. Now the only problem with, here I touched myself, with the primers is that because they are coated in white, you definitely need to kind of work at it to make sure that that whiteness, it's covered up. So that it's not showing through, you know, like right there. And there. And I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have to close my eye and look to make sure that it's not really showing through. Kind of makes them a little clumpy in my opinion. Just right now. I see some white there in the, on the other side. There. Like I need to comb them a little more. I'm gonna take my separator. It definitely builds them, like it makes them look thicker. Okay. All right, I don't know if that's me or it's just, it really does. Almost hope it doesn't do too much so that it's not too much of a difference from my other eye. So I do have places to be today, because I'm gonna be all different. Okay, so let's do the other eye and see what it compares. So for now, I'll have to see if I have any white. I don't seem to have, maybe I'm mistaken. But anyways, this is what it looks like by itself. I mean, with the mascara, of course. But let's see the other eye. Let's see if we can achieve this look without the primer. Like I said, I'm really not a fan of the primer. I have the, I think it's CoverGirl, that has, it's like a tubing mascara and it has a primer on the other side. Don't really reach for it because it's a hassle. I definitely made a mess. Okay, but let me put this back and let's talk. Let's look at it. I know it's messy, so try not to get distracted. I'm just gonna give you a little quick look and then I'm gonna clean up. And then I'll show you. Let's clean up because I know it's distracting. I cleaned it all up. It was a lot. So let's look and see how the difference is. I feel like they're pretty much the same. Do we see that? Lengthwise, pretty much the same, but I do feel like this one kind of looks a little better, maybe. I don't know, and no at the same time. Like I can definitely see like whiteness there. See, I didn't cover it right. You see that? Yeah, I can see the white. Shoot. Which means I gotta cover again. It kind of clumped a bit, like in here, even though I straightened it up. There here too. But I don't feel like it really made a huge difference. Are you a fan of like primers? Are you not? I don't really, I think I must look, I like the look of this. It's a little more organized. Like these ones are a little more clumped up, and I don't know. Even though they're nice and long, it did elongate a bunch in there. Like they're really high up. Do you see that build up? It's really reaching high up. Though these ones are here too. At least I have no whiteness there. So what do we think? What do you think? I don't think it's really worth it. I really don't think it's worth it. Plus it takes longer, and then you have to definitely make sure that you cover, like I didn't, and I have to go back in there and kind of just cover that side there. I'm not a fan of too much work. I like it quick, and I like it good. But yeah, I'm not liking the working and then having to go back. What if I just was in a rush and I did that and then I had to get out of the house and, you know, and you walk around with white spots, and what's the point? And I feel like I kind of have to mess with them to kind of separate because they clump in. Like they gather together like this. I don't think it's really worth the hassle. But at the same time, if you did not have like long lashes to begin with and you wanted them to be more built up and more, you know, more length, because it definitely offers, I feel like these ones are lengthier than these ones are. I feel like if you do need that and you're willing to put in the work and the time, then it might be worth it for you. But for me, I really am not looking to build it up even more. It's plenty as it is. I don't really, the mascaras do a very good job on just, you know, building up as much as I need. So yeah, I don't feel like, I definitely am not gonna reach for it, especially for time issues. I like it quick, and I like it like fast and quick and done pretty. And so yeah, I'm not a fan of it. GrandePRIMER, not for me. Hey guys, I thought I'll give the other eye a try, actually, a chance to see how it actually looks with the primer. So we're gonna do the other eye now, and we'll use the same mascara just to make sure that we are being consistent here. So let's see how that goes. Because I feel like at the end of the day, this one looked good, better than this one. So let's see if it's gonna do the same now or not. But at least we'll know. gonna look frosty. And it is cold outside, but I'm not looking forward to being frosty. I'm not looking forward to winter, you guys. I don't like winter. I only like it for Christmas, and that's it. I don't like it afterwards. Let it be for like maybe a week. Okay, I'll give you 2 weeks. Snow, be cold, and then go back to the normal, to the niceness. Okay, I'm gonna take the same mascara that we did last time, and I'm gonna go ahead and cover that up. I'm gonna have to clean up, but so far, it's not bad at all. It's actually good. Let's see. Gonna do this one. Okay, guys, let's see now. With the primer, without the primer. Let's hold them up. So, primer, no primer. Do we see a difference? Honestly, I feel like both of them look pretty much the same. Like this one built up really good. And I didn't let it dry and then went back at it. No, I just messed with it while it was wet. But I did the top, then the bottom, and then I went back to the top to kind of straighten up some stuff and maybe deposit a little more. But I think it looks really good. Both of them. So I don't know. I'm gonna definitely wear it to see kind of like how it wears by the end of the day. But so far, I think this one did just fine without the primer. What do we think? Bottom too, not just the top. And they're all, I mean, look at the length. Kind of like last time when I did the primer here, I felt like this one were longer, but this time without the primer, I still feel like they're longer. I feel like it's because of the lashes, because the lashes are longer on this side. So of course it's gonna build up more length. These are like more chunky, I feel. So if you want them more chunky, maybe, yeah, because these ones are not as chunky. These ones feel more blunt, you know, like more blunt than the other ones, like more choppy almost. Like these ones are like thinner at the edges, kind of gives them, in my opinion, a better look. That's how I like it more, but I don't know, you be the judge of it. But definitely I'll wear it, I'll come back and I'll show you how they were during the day, so stay tuned. 4 hours and a half with the lashes on. So let's look. I don't feel like they've really moved since I put them on. I don't feel that they've changed since I put them on. I feel like there's the same thing. They still have the length. They haven't really been moving or anything. They're still just the way I put them. I feel like these ones are still kind of chunkier than these ones, but like I said, I don't know if it's gonna move at all. But right now, everything's just the same way that I put it on, and I still like them. So, you know, it's so good. We'll see what the end of the day actually brings, but so far, it seems like they're both the same. End of the day here, let's look at the lashes and see if there's any difference. This one is the one with primer, and this and this one is the one without the primer. So let's look and see. I do feel like from where I'm looking here, the one with the primer looks, because it is, you know, more chunky, more like built up, like it's more like it's thicker. Like I have more lashes. To where this one, even though they're nice and long, they don't look like they're as thick as those ones. Just the way I'm looking at it right now. From afar, I still feel like this one is thicker. But like, my preference, still like this one better because it's more, sorry, more natural looking, not as chunky, not as like built up. I don't really like the look of false lashes. I know I'm alone here. But yeah, I just prefer more natural, more built up, yes, and long, yes, but not as much as to look less as they're false. Yeah. I don't know what you like, but this is what I like. Now, when I did look in the mirror, and I don't know if I can capture that right now, but looking in the mirror, there's like particles, probably from the primer. It's kind of like whitish. It's almost like if I would have used eyeshadow after using the mascara and it kind of built up there. That's what it looks like. But this one doesn't have it, so I can only attribute it to the actual primer. So yeah, I mean, it's an eye-opening. I don't hate it. I think it looks nice, especially if you want like a pop, like a really bam, you know, look. The primer is definitely doing it, but I think that this one looks really good without the build-up and without the actual primer. But to me, it's just easier to just do the mascara and not have to worry about covering up the white of the primer. So there you have it. Just, you know, just to be out there, aware of it. It is there if you wanted it. If you like this look, yep, it's good. If not, then just mascara will do. So anyways, guys, I hope this has helped you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Up until then, you guys take care. Bye.